larger than life. But at first, I didn't like him at all.
Puffy, when I first met him, I was making my first album, and he gave me a lot of insight into music business.
Just like, I just fell in love from right then and there. It was just like the first time I fell in love. You know, Jennifer, she's definitely a bad chick.
Yeah, well, she thinks that of you too. She named you one of the great loves of her life.
Yeah,
was she one of yours too?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Seriously? You know I love you.
People didn't really take it as a serious relationship, but we really loved each other.
But I was still in love with Kim, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't marry Jennifer if I was still in love with Kim.
And they released like hundreds of doves, white doves. Did it work? Did you go back with him? No.
Here's the real reason P. Diddy refused to marry Jennifer Lopez. Their relationship came to such a dramatic end, but Diddy has refused to marry J-Lo because he said he was still in love with his ex Kim Porter, because he preferred non-traditional relationships, and because of the nightclub incident. Probably also because deep down, J-Lo must have known that Diddy was a monster. J-Lo and Diddy were once one of the most talked about couples in their entertainment world, but their relationship came to a wild end. For years, fans speculated why the two never made it to the altar, despite their high-profile romance. Diddy's explanation was that he couldn't marry Jenny because he was still in love with his ex, Kim Porter. This reason, it still raises eyebrows from a lot of people. A lot of people think that Diddy is actually the reason for Kim Porter's passing because she was apparently going to write a tell-all book. They met on the set of her 1999 music video, If You Had My Love, and soon became one of Hollywood's most talked about couples. They publicly announced their relationship at the 1999 MTV Video Music Awards, and the buzz surrounding them continued to grow. However, their relationship lasted only until 2001, ending shortly after a notorious nightclub incident in New York City. Jenny was reportedly shaken up by the experience, which included spending 12 hours in jail, and this was the icing on the cake that led to their split. In a rare public interview, Diddy explained that he couldn't commit to Jenny because of unresolved feelings for Kim Porter, former model and the mother of his children. He said, "I got caught up in the hype," referring to his whirlwind romance with J-Lo, but he confessed, "I was still in love with Kim." Kim, who dated Diddy on and off for over a decade, had her own thoughts on his relationship with Jenny, calling it a mere hype in a candid interview. Diddy's relationship with Kim Porter was complicated yet enduring. They began dating in 1994, several years before he met Jenny. Together they had 2 children. They remained connected even after multiple breakups and reconciliations. Kim was pretty frank about her feelings about J-Lo and Diddy dating. She believed that her relationship with Diddy was deeper than his high-profile romance with J-Lo, basically dismissing it as not real. According to Kim, he just got caught up in the hype. My man is Mr. Hype. She felt that Diddy was swayed by J-Lo's public appeal and fame rather than a genuine, meaningful connection. Kim's words reveal her belief that Diddy's attraction to J-Lo was based on the glamour and the spotlight of her celebrity status. She talked about the downfall of their own relationship, partly to this attraction, implying that it was more about image than true love. Despite their split, Diddy and Kim shared a lasting bond that complicated his relationship with J-Lo and many other women. Though Diddy gave his reason for not marrying Jenny as lingering love for Kim, he didn't let go of the relationship so easily. After their breakup, Diddy reportedly tried to win J-Lo back with grand public gestures. Former Bad Boy Records intern Damien Vasquez recalled that Diddy instructed staff members to display signs outside MTV's TRL studios, hoping J-Lo would see his attempt to reconcile. He used all the means within his reach to patch things up, even if his efforts came across as excessive. However, J-Lo remained firm, feeling emotionally drained from the relationship. Reflecting on her time with Diddy, she admitted that him stepping out on the relationship caused a lot of drama. She told Vibe magazine, "I never caught him, but I just knew." She added that she would go nuts whenever he failed to return from his late night outings. Her gut feelings about him grew over time, ultimately leading to the relationship's end. Despite his passionate relationships, Diddy has never been married, a choice he openly embraced before he went to jail. In a 2018 appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Diddy shared his perspective on marriage, admitting that he wasn't ready for the responsibilities as it entails.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing of I think you have to be ready for it.
It's somebody else's heart involved, he explained, emphasizing the weight of a marriage commitment. Diddy mentioned his preference for a love contract rather than a formal marriage, drawing inspiration from the long-term partnership between Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. He joked about making such a commitment with money involved too, to ensure clarity in case of a breakup. In his view, a contractual relationship avoids legal complications while still expressing dedication. His reluctance to commit to Jenny or any of his other partners suggests a pattern of avoiding traditional relationships in in favor of arrangements that allow him personal freedom. Freedom to take advantage of as many people as he wants, I guess. Adding another layer to the story, J-Lo's first husband, Ojani Noah, publicly claimed that Diddy played a role in the end of their marriage. He alleged that the closeness between J-Lo and Diddy during the production of her debut album on the 6th contributed to their split. J-Lo's career was taking off, and her connection with Diddy added some drama. Ojani stated that part of the divorce was Diddy's fault, pointing to J-Lo's collaborations with Diddy during the album's creation. This marked only the beginning of J-Lo's highly publicized love life. After her split from Diddy, she married Chris Judd, a backup dancer, in 2001. The marriage ended in 2003, and soon after, J-Lo was romantically linked to singer Marc Anthony. Her relationship with Diddy remained a prominent chapter in her life, as it was marked by both personal growth and complicated drama. It's a good thing that she escaped, eh? Or she could have ended up like Kim Porter. Now fast forward to the present, Diddy finds himself in the spotlight once again, this time due to the legal stuff that's going on. This has prompted many to re-examine his past relationships, including the one with Jennifer Lopez. And J-Lo has made significant strides in her career since the breakup with Diddy. Reflections on the relationship reveal the impact it had on her. In her recent documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, she compared past relationships to her current one, implying that her time with Diddy brought so much craziness. For his part, Diddy has continued to speak warmly of J-Lo even in the years following their split. He famously praised her in 2014, saying she was the most incredible behind in the world, reigniting conversations about their past romance. Diddy's explanation for why he couldn't marry Jennifer Lopez may never fully make sense to people. His admission that he was still in love with Kim Porter highlights the complexity of his romantic life and the stuff he faced in maintaining stable relationships. Kim's perspective, meanwhile, portrays Diddy as someone caught between his own hype and genuine feelings. For Jennifer Lopez, her relationship with Diddy was a learning experience that she since reflected on. Though she's gone on to marry other partners, her time with Diddy stands as a unique chapter in her life. Ultimately, Diddy's statement about choosing not to marry J-Lo reflects more about his ideas of commitment and complex romantic entanglements than about any one relationship. All in all, their story is a reminder of the personal drama celebrities navigate, even as they appear glamorous on the surface. Diddy's lingering love for Kim Porter, his reluctance to marry, and J-Lo's continued success all contribute to an enduring fascination with their relationship, leaving people to wonder what might have been. What do you guys think of all this? Do you think J-Lo made a lucky escape? Do you think she could have ended up like Kim? Let us know in the comments, and have a fabulous day.